Welcome back to DIY My Way. A number of subscribers have asked me about the canopy that I use that you've seen on a number of my videos, especially in the summertime. So I thought I'd go over the history of how I picked this canopy, why I like this particular canopy, its specs and its pros and its cons, and you can decide if a canopy like this is right for you.
If you've followed my channel for a while, you've seen the umbrella canopy on my tractor in some of my videos. It plus my ROPS mounted fan provides shade and cooling for me during the hottest months of the year. There are a lot of choices for ROPS mounted tractor canopies. For my first canopy, I wanted something fairly inexpensive and removable because I would mostly use the canopy in the summer months. Otherwise, I enjoy the full open view and being able to look up at the sky. I wasn't ready for the expense or trouble of a permanent canopy, so it seemed like an umbrella canopy would be a good choice for me, and it turns out that it has been. I chose the Snowco Femco RU-50 ROPS mounted 54-inch tractor umbrella and bought it online from Farmer Bob's Parts and Supplies. However, it's sold through several online stores for prices ranging from $96 to $143, but shipping costs vary a lot too, so shop around for the best overall deal. I have links in the video description to some of the sellers. It's available in orange, blue, white, red, and yellow. There's no green option, but if you're a John Deere owner, the yellow one ought to look pretty good on it. Farmer Bob seems to be the only seller that offers all of the colors. The parts of the canopy include the ROPS mounting bracket, the umbrella support arm, the umbrella frame. We interrupt this program to bring you this special subliminal message. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. And the heavy-duty canvas covering. The ROPS mounted bracket can be adjusted to fit ROPS ranging from 2x2 to 3x3 inches. These bolts adjust for the width of the ROPS. This slot is for 2-inch thick ROPS, and this slot is for 3-inch thick ROPS. These bolts adjust for the ROPS thickness. I like that they use both split washers and nylock nuts to make sure the bracket stays tightly clamped to the ROPS. It has 2 clamps that holds the support arm, and a slot for adjusting the angle of the support arm. The bracket is made of steel with a corrosion-resistant finish. Installation on my 2x3-inch ROPS is easy. The top portion of the mounting bracket sits on top of the ROPS. Then the bottom portion slides into the appropriate thickness slot. Note that I've removed the width bolts on the back, which aren't needed for a 3-inch wide ROPS. If you need to use the bolts, I recommend putting a piece of plate steel between the bolts and the back of your ROPS to keep the bolts from damaging the finish on the ROPS. Next, insert a clamping bolt on one side. Notice that I've cut the bolts shorter so they don't take so long to get on and off. Then put on the split washer and nylock nut. A cordless impact wrench with a 9/16" socket makes tightening the nuts a snap. Snug up the first nut, but not too tight yet to allow for some movement to get the other bolt in. Repeat for the other side. You can tighten this one up all the way. Then tighten the first one. The support arm goes on next, sliding through the bolt clamps, making sure the umbrella frame holder is vertical. You can adjust the support arm forward or backward to suit you, and you can also adjust the tilt angle by positioning the front clamp up or down in the slot before tightening the nut. Tighten the rear clamp, followed by the front clamp. The canvas cover has metal grommets and vinyl wedges to protect the cover from wearing against the umbrella frame. There's also a square vinyl patch in the center for the same reason.
I think you'll find out quickly that trying to get this strung on here can be quite frustrating.
Each umbrella spoke locks when fully extended.
Hard to get them all stay in place. One goes on, the other one pops off.
But I'll show you a trick here that will make your life easier. So if you take a nice UV resistant tie wrap like this one, which is about 3/16 inches wide, and you put it on here, you can keep the canvas from slipping off down the support arm here. Helps to have a tie wrap tightener. You want it to be about like that right there. With tie wraps on all 4 spokes, getting the cover on becomes much easier. The other corners stay in place while you hook the last one on. Now you can attach the canopy to the support arms using the included linchpin. There's a low position, and a high position, which gives you about 3 inches more headroom under the canopy. To fold up the canopy when not in use, press inward on the locking tabs on each spoke to unlock the spoke and collapse the canopy for storage. One thing to keep in mind is that this canopy sticks up from 12 to 15 inches above the top of the ROPS, depending on the angle you set the support arm. The top of my ROPS is 90 inches, so adding another 15 inches makes the total height 105 inches, or 8 feet and 9 inches tall. With the umbrella canopy removed, the top of the support arm is from 6 to 9 inches above the top of the ROPS, for a total height of 8 feet 3 inches. Take this into account when considering this canopy. It's easy just to take the canopy off, so if you keep your tractor under a shed or in a garage, make sure you have plenty of headroom to spare. The pros for this canopy are: it's inexpensive compared to hardtop canopies. It is easy to install. It's lightweight. It's quick and easy to remove the canopy and leave the bracket and support arm attached. It has plenty of headroom under the canopy. I don't have to duck down while getting on or off the tractor. The cons are, it can be easily damaged if caught on a limb or the top of a garage door. It sits a good bit higher above the ROPS than a hardtop canopy does. Even with the umbrella canopy removed, the support arm is still 6 to 9 inches higher than the top of the ROPS, which could be a problem when parking the tractor under a shed or garage. It can be damaged by high winds. I don't operate my tractor in high winds, but some tractor owners might not have a choice. The canopy fades in the sun.
So I hope this video has helped you decide whether an umbrella-style canopy is right for you. If you found this video useful, I hope you'll click that like button, leave a comment, and by all means, please subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.